This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Call HALAL, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, that's giving all praise to the Most High. In the name of His only begotten Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. My name is Ibar, from the Prophets in Babylon camp down here in Tampa, Florida. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us His truth and sincerity. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. And real quick, I want to go into this video or this article. I ain't gonna play the video, man. All right, it already got taken down off of YouTube, so I ain't gonna play it. But it's pretty much this Edomite who beheaded his own father. Okay, he beheaded his own father, and he's pretty much calling for the unalivement, okay, of your government. All right, they're putting bounties on government officials. All right, I'm gonna read this article and show you what time we are in here in America. I'm not gonna go up because if I go up, you're gonna see this man. Obviously he's an Edomite. That's the spirit of an Edomite with his father's head in a bag. Okay, and then he's spewing out a lot of madness about what's coming to America, which is full-blown sedition and anarchy. Okay, is coming to this place. All right, division is already here. So before I go there, let me grab this right here too. This says Matthew chapter 10 verse 34. It says, think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I have come not to send peace but a sword. So the Lord ain't coming here to send peace. He's coming to send a sword. Okay, what does a sword do? It divides, it severs. It says, for I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the mother and the daughter-in-law against the mother-in-law. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household. All right. This guy beheaded his own father, okay, in their house. All right. I'm not, some of the things that he was saying, it could be true, it could be false. I just want to, touch on the fact that the sedition is here, the division is here, and we are definitely at the end of the times of America. So let's go into it. It says, warning, full graphic video, which he posted like a 14-minute video. I watched the whole thing, which is what inspired me to do this video on it, was that this guy was actually quoting scriptures, man. And I got him right here. He quoted about betrayal. He quoted about put on the whole armor. But let's read this article. It says a Pennsylvania man has been arrested after allegedly beheading his father before displaying his decapitated head in a gruesome YouTube video while spouting right-wing conspiracy theories. It says Justin Mohon, 32, is accused of killing his father, Michael Mohon. Mohon was taken into custody about 100 miles away from the crime scene on suspicion of first-degree murder, abuse of a corpse, and possessing an instrument of crime with intent, according to a court docket released early Wednesday. It says he was arraigned at 4 a.m. and denied bail. Middletown Township Police Captain Pete Feeney said in the YouTube video, which was titled Mohon's Militia, which this guy is calling for all the militias to, pretty much, quote unquote, take America back. All right. They're planning to take America back. It says call to arms for American patriots. And what he's doing is he's putting bounties on these government officials' heads. All right. So we are in that time here. OK, it also came out how you have supposedly you have Russia, saying they're going to help Texas, help arm Texas to fight against the American government. I just saw a video, too, of this guy, TD Jakes. He's suing. What's that guy's name? Geno Jennings. All right. He's suing Geno Jennings for, talking about this guy being a Mo. So the Lord has put great division in this place, man. It's only going to increase as time goes on. It's only going to get worse here. All right. Like I said, I'm not playing the video for obvious reasons. YouTube will take it down in a heartbeat. So I ain't going to play it. You can go find the video. This is USA Crime. which this website is very gruesome in itself. You know, they show you a lot of stuff. Just, you know, scrolling through here, you're going to see it's very bloody. So I ain't going to show all that. All right, I just want to read the article, and I'm going to grab some scriptures, touch on a point, and be done. So it says, in the YouTube video, which was titled "Moan's Militia Call to Arms for American Patriots," is cited in a police complaint. Moan is seen wearing gloves and holding his father's head in a plastic bag. Later, the head can be seen in a cooking pot. Right. So, and these are things that you saw in the video. All right. Moan says his father was a federal employee for 20 years and refers to him as a traitor, calling for the death of all federal officials, attacking President Joe Biden's administration, the Black Lives Matter movement, the LGBTQ community, and Antifa activists. YouTube removed the video, which is more than 14 minutes long, hours after it was posted. In a statement, a YouTube spokesman said the video was taken down because of its strict policy prohibiting graphic violence and violent extremism. And this guy was definitely a violent extremism, you know, far right. And, you know, YouTube took the video down. So that's another reason why I'm not playing it. Okay, if they took it down, for him, they definitely going to take it down for me. All right, I'm not taking any chances. It says Michael Moan's wife, Denise, found her husband's body and called the police in around 7 p.m. on Tuesday evening. When police arrived at the family home in Middletown Township, which I don't know, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, take everything this guy said as truth. You know, the guy said he had $10 million and his room was, you know, smaller than my damn room, and it's you know, this guy's talking about he has $10 million. His father was a federal agent, you know, but pretty much these people got demons on them. All right, they got demons on them, and them demons are starting to really show out. I mean, you could look in his eyes and see the demons on him. How you know, you gotta have some serious demons on you to decapitate your own father. You know, calling him a traitor. You know. It says when police arrived at the family home in Middleton Township, they found Michael Moan in a downstairs bathroom, decapitated with a large amount of blood around him. According to a police complaint, a machete and a large kitchen knife were found in the bathtub. So this was a gruesome, you know, scene. It says police found Michael Moan's head inside a plastic bag in a cooking pot in the bedroom next to the bathroom. According to the complaint, they also found bloody, clear rubber gloves in the bedroom. And the YouTube in the YouTube video, Justin Moan is seen wearing similar gloves. All right, so that's the point. You know, I ain't showing nothing else. All right, just want to read that article. So you heard the story. All right, you heard the story. Let's grab some scriptures. Let's go back to Matthew 24. It says, and because iniquity shall abound, which is sin. Sin is running rampant here. It says the love of many shall wax cold. So the love of many is waxing cold. People are not caring for one another. You know, people are unaliving one another every day, all day. It says all you hearing on you know, in the news is the Lord is calling spirits back to the spirit world, man. All right, and this is going to increase in these last days, and it's only going to get worse down here. And as us being men of the Lord, we got to continue to strive and pray and you know, prophesy until the end. Okay, Scripture says, "He that endure unto the end, the same shall be saved." And that's our goal, is to make it unto the end. All right. But everything that's going on in you know, in America, in the USA, and all over the world is a sign that we are closer to our salvation. All right, we are closer to our salvation. It's going to be all out hell, you know, breaking loose out here soon. You know, you got this these talks of civil war. You know, you got the talks of World War III. You know, nuclear annihilation. So, hey, the world is heating up. It says, "But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved." So we got to endure to the end in order to be saved. You see, we got to endure to the end. We're gonna have to see a lot more of this, you know, graphic, you know, stuff, man. You know, gruesome, you know, I'm careful my words, but gruesome unalivings. I'll say it like that. All right, we're gonna see more of these things. All right, and in this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. So the end is nearer than we believe. All right, let's go here. The end is nearer than we believe, man, and this is why we gotta, a, hey man, lock in, man. Lock in and give this thing your all. It says Ephesians chapter 5 verse 15. See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. So you gotta be, paying attention, looking around. People got demons on them. You never know who gonna, start acting crazy. Wherever you at, be paying attention, looking around. Okay, be not as fools, but as wise. Watching for these prophecies. It says redeeming the time because the days are evil. Okay, so we in some evil times. So with that, you got to redeem this time, make the most of the time that you have. Okay, and seeking YAHAWASHI, fasting more, praying, getting closer to your power. So when this day does come, where all hell is breaking loose, you can, Lord willing, be parted from all that death and destruction. The Lord, can have his angels guiding you and protecting you in a day of total death and destruction, man. All right. It says, wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. And the will of the Lord is that this place be destroyed. So we know that this is inevitable. You got your Republicans talking about Trump going to save the day. And ain't nobody can save the day because this is prophecy. All right. And with that, hey, it's going to be bad out here, man. The guy in the video was saying how it's not just going to be, they were saying how, he specifically said how they're going to be attacking African Americans as well, which we know that's you Israelites, okay, from the tribe of Judah, but all the tribes, okay, you will be, that's what them Purge movies are about too. Another thing too I want to mention is that in them Purge movies, they showed you how they had something called, they had, I think it was called murder terrorism or murder tourism. You got people coming here from different countries just to, purge. All right. So, this thing going on at the border, them people coming in that border, man, they coming here to purge as well. All right. And you Jakes that have not repented and sought YAHAWASHI, Salakia, you're really gonna be the main target. 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High? So the judgment is going to start with our people, you Israelites, man. Okay, especially those of you that know you're Israelites. It says, and if it first begin at us, how much they that obey not the gospel of the Most High. So, are you unrepentant Israelites? You're going to be in trouble. It says, and if the righteous scarcely be saved, if the righteous scarcely be saved. Let me grab this in the NLT as well. All right. Because we coming into a time of all hell breaking loose, It says, and if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Let's grab this word scarcely in blue letter. It says, malice. It says, with difficulty, hardly, not easily. So it ain't gonna be no la-di-da-da, you gonna be in the kingdom of heaven. No, the righteous scarcely be saved. With difficulty, hardly be saved, not easily be saved. Scarcely, very rarely, okay? With much work. It says, difficulty, hardly, scarce, with much work. All right, so those are some of the those are some of the Strong's definitions. All right, mentioning how hard it's going to be in this time that we're coming into. Let's bring it back. So if the 1 Peter chapter 4 verse 18. And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Okay, it says, wherefore let them that suffer according to the will of the Most High commit the keeping of their soul to him in well-doing. as unto a faithful creator. So you got to continue to serve YAHAWASHI, and well doing as unto a faithful creator. Let me grab this in the NLT. 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 18. And also, if the righteous be barely saved, what will happen to godless sinners? You see, so if the righteous are going to have to, Tribute says, through much tribulation. Let me grab that. All right. Because one thing I took from that video is that, this shit is getting real. All right. And these Babylonians, they got demons on them and they about to really start acting out. All right. It says Acts chapter 14, verse 22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High. Right. So through much tribulation, man, it ain't going to be no walk in the park. OK, it's going to be, a Satan, man. I was doing just fine. Now I keep yawning. That's why we need new bodies. These bodies are you get a few hours after slavery, the plantation working, and then after that your body just shut down on you. Okay, so this is Acts chapter 14, verse 22 in the NLT, where they strengthened the believers and encouraged them to continue in the faith, reminding them that we must suffer many hardships to enter the kingdom of the Most High. So it ain't gonna be no walk in the park, man. And these people out here, they got all type of demons on them. Okay, and they're really gonna start acting out and lashing out. All right. Like I said, this guy is calling for putting bounties on government officials. Federal officials. This guy. I mean, he even mentioned goddamn the postal workers. So these devils about to start doing something, man. It was an Edomite. Appeared to have blonde hair and blue eyes. Spewing out madness. It says 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 14. Woe, which means destruction to the world and them that dwell therein. You people that are in this world, destruction is coming unto you. It says, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. So the sword, violence, and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. This is coming. It hasn't came out yet, but they got a movie coming out called Civil War. You had a guy with a long gun, and he had his family down, and they was begging and pleading and said, and the father said, we're Americans. And then the guy said, oh yeah, well, what kind of Americans are you? So it's going to matter what kind of Americans are you. Who did you vote for? Are you Republican or Democrat? Are you a lib, a conservative, or a libtard? Okay, or whatever they say. It says, verse 16, and there shall be sedition, which means uprising against the government among men, and this is already happening. You already got people uprising against the government that you hear in the talks through the grapevine. And there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and their course of their action shall stand in their power. So they're not gonna care about your judges or the police. People gonna be doing whatever they see fit. They're gonna be executing judgment on the streets. Okay, in their eyes, it says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, because they're gonna lock this place down. You're gonna have martial law. Okay, curfews. It says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. So this is the time we're coming into. They're gonna start breaking it. Coming to your door. This guy already putting bounties on people's head. He gave out an address, man. He gave out somebody's address. Okay, he told this guy's address on the video and said, if you kill this guy, I'll give you this much money. All right, so we are in some serious times. All right, and it was like a government official or something. He said his address is such and such. Go get this guy and you'll get this much money. It's talking about millions. All right. It says verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, weapons, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Right? So because of lack of bread and for great tribulation, they're going to be, pretty much killing each other. All right? It's going to get bad out here. And this is why the Lord, set us up, started when I had elders and apostles of Great Millstone on down to teach you this truth, to warn you of the times we're coming into. Because once the time comes, there is no warning you for it. You're going to be already in it. So the Lord set us up to warn you now. The prophets are the mouthpiece of YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. He ain't gonna open the sky up and talk to you himself personally. No, you're not that special. Okay, he's gonna send his prophets to speak to you, and they speaking to you all day, every day, all throughout the week. And on weekends, whether brothers be out teaching, on the streets or doing these videos, these video epistles, on the internet. Okay, it says 2 Ezra chapter 6 verse 22, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. This is talking about economic collapse. Everything is going to be shut down, closed up, emptied. All the stores going to be empty. It says the trumpet shall give a sound, and when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours it shall not run, because it's gonna be this place gonna be shut down, man. You ain't gonna have no running water, but also this living water. The word going out. If you don't got it in that day, then you're more than likely through. Because it's been freely going out. And people been, too busy with their own lives to worry about YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. So now YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI is not going to be worried about you when you need him the most. It says, whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation and the end of your world. So this is leading up to the end of the world as we know it. Okay, this place is about to, be through. And with that, we hope to be delivered and saved by YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. He have mercy upon us, and make a way out for us. And these people are, tussling and wrestling in the streets. Commotions and chaos. We plan this, be escaping out the back door. Okay. Scripture says the meek shall inherit the earth. These people thinking they're fighting for their country back, but really all they're doing is racing towards their own death and destruction. That's the reality. You people are not fighting for your country back. You're not getting your country back. You're racing to death and destruction. And eventually, if you knew the outcome of or even prophecy, eventually America is just going to be destroyed with thermonuclear missiles anyways. It says, Isaiah chapter 19, verse 2, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, you Babylonians. You Americans are going to be against the Americans. This is the Republican, party. This is the Democratic Party. This is the feminists. This is the Antifa. This is, all the, the right wing, the conservatives. This is the Democrats. So it's going to be complete. It's already division here. Now the lady on the news said that this country is more divided than it's ever been. So get ready for a second civil war. Okay, and more death and destruction. Scripture says, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. So here we are at the end of America. It says, and they shall fight one against another. It's like it, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And you got this nation already divided with the whole Texas thing. With the you got 25 states, that's standing with Texas, versus the other states that's telling Texas to remove the barbed wire. Hey, so it's already divided. So you're going to have these Egyptians, these Babylonians, these Americans fighting each other, man. Everyone against his brother. Esau going to be, fighting against his own people. This guy beheaded his own father. All right. So we in that time. All right. And with that, hey, man, do your best to seek YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI in these last days so you don't get caught up in this, in hopes of having mercy and being delivered. This is Mark 13, verse 12. Mark chapter 13, verse 12. It says, "Now the brother shall betray the brother to death, and the father the son. Children shall rise up against their parents, and shall cause them to be put to death. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. But he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved." Because they're going to, they going to come for us too. You know, these people, they tired of hearing us. You know, they're going to say it's our fault, or you jinxed us, you teaching this word. They're gonna say that you was advocating for this to happen. The authorities and these people, they gonna come against them in the Lord. But people are already betraying one another, man. This guy betrayed his father. Imagine you came out of this man's nutsack, his sperm. You are his seed, and he beheads you. That's crazy. That's crazy. But that's the times that we are living in, man. All right, that's the times that we are living in. And the way he quoted them scriptures, he also quoted, make your body a full armor, put on the whole armor of the Most High. He also quoted that. This guy said that they was, pretty much saying that he was a Messiah, all type of stuff, man. These people are just deluded, crazy, got demons on them. Another reason why I didn't play it. But yeah, this shows you the time that we are in. Okay, we are in a hell of a time. This place is going to get, it's going to get serious out here. All right, so seek YAHAWASHI now while he may be found. Because, amen, the night is coming where, it's going to be what you know. And if you don't know YAHAWASHI, if you haven't been praying to him and seeking him in truth and sincerity, then that's going to be your ass. With that being said, I'm going to say Shalom, Kwame Sharala, Abba Ball, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us his truth and sincerity. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. Shalom.